Hello and welcome to my studio journal. Now back in 2022, I started to redesign my home studio, shifting from software to hardware for the first time. What began as a few videos for some curious students soon became an ongoing unfiltered record. So here I'm back at my studio again, and I just went to Staples to pick up this stand right here. It's just a laptop stand. I kind of been using a lot of these lately for putting different synths and things like this on equipment. I should have a scissors, but I don't have a pair with me right now. Anyhow, so this is what it looks like. It's just kind of like a light metal. It folds up. It has different heights at the back that of course stand up or go down. You can get these things on Amazon or anywhere you want. It just so happens that I just pick them up at Staples because they're pretty cheap there. So anyhow, I have that, and the reason why I kind of got this is because I also picked up something else today, and I'm going to grab the scissors for this as I'm not a unboxing specialist here, I can tell you that much. So this right here is what I ended up picking up. So I thought this was a neat little synth, and I was looking at the other one, the MiniFreak, but the MiniFreak came out, and then all of a sudden I thought, well, this is kind of neat. This is more like what I'm looking at, because I like a keyboard and that sort of thing. So anyhow, I thought, why not grab one of these things? So I'm just going to pull off the main box like that, and I think this comes out that way. Let's put this down here to see kind of what it's going to be like. So this is the box inside the main sleeve, and we'll undo that. Fold back the box here if we can. All right. So we have some foam here. Let's see what we have here. We have a USB cable, which is nice, but that comes included. A lot of that stuff doesn't. It looks like we have an adapter to plug everything in, and then we have, oh, these are just additional adapters for different countries and that. Okay, I get it. All right, let's open this up and take a look at it. Okay, so we'll take off the foam ends. Actually, it's funny because this is a lot thinner than what I was thinking it was going to be. Like when you feel this section right here, like that's very thin. It's actually pretty heavy for what you think it would be as well. So let's just reach in here, and we will pull it out of the box here. Hey, this is pretty neat. I'm not going to take the cover off here yet. Just I wouldn't mind testing it out. These keys are kind of neat. What I'm going to do is just throw this other stuff on the ground just really quick. Take this out of the box. And, oh, there's also, it looks like, in the bottom there's a manual for some software and stuff. So, put this on the desk here. It's actually a lot heavier than what I thought it was going to be. And it's kind of interesting for mini keys. These are a lot different than the other mini keys that I've had before. Like on the, on the Korg mini log and things like this. There are different sort of keys here, but they feel pretty good. They're pretty neat. They don't have as far, really far down travel to them. They don't have a lot of space this way either. But I think it's really, really good. I thought this was going to be black. It's actually more of a gray type of thing, which I like. Or maybe it's just the way the lighting is in here, but I thought it was going to be more like a black, like what this keyboard is. And, but no, it looks nice. It feels good. It feels like there's actually a lot of stuff happening here. These don't feel like they're buttons. These feel like they're maybe touch capacitors or like that sort of thing where they don't push down. These buttons push down. And the encoder, some of these encoders push down. Anyhow, so the idea is that I'm going to try and fit onto the stand that I just got. So is it ideal? It's not absolutely perfect, but actually it's very solid on here. I think because of the weight, I think that makes it very solid. So anyhow, even when you push on the ends here, it doesn't. I was worried it was going to tip the keyboard, but nope, it seems to be very solid. And that way, when I put it on the shelf there, it'll be aimed a little bit out so you can see it a little better. Anyhow, so now it's a matter of getting this onto the shelf and kind of setting it up a little bit. We can see that there's the box for the Pro 1. What I'd like to do is I'd like to actually put this keyboard on that particular shelf right there. So we have to clean off some things. And there's some stuff that we have to readjust because as you see, there's plenty of commotion going on in this particular place. Okay, so I like basically the top two shelves there. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. These are the Behringer monosynths that I just got up at the top there. I don't know if I can zoom in or not, maybe not. But anyhow, a little bit messy up there. These two shelves are okay. Maybe even that third one with the Volcas is fine. And then I have all the cables down at the bottom there that I still have to connect up to the patch bays down there. So there's a lot of stuff that's still kind of messed up about that particular shelf. Well, first off, I have to see if the MiniFreak, which I have to look at right here. Now, is the easiest thing to see if you're standing right above it. Kind of cuts everything off. But if you duck down a little bit, you can kind of make some adjustments there. Plus, at this particular spot, I can always just pull it out, make any adjustments or make the sounds that I need, and then use it all from this area. That's the idea, is that it's going to be kind of like a sound module. Okay, so everything is all hooked up. The power and the USB are going up into the MiniFreak. Now the question is, will it show up in the USB? Okay, so that's all wired in and the USB is recognizing it now and it's in the DAW and all that. I just need to tidy up some wires there. All that's the cabling that's going to be used to connect into the patch bay. That I'm going to do much later on, but I really should figure out what I'm going to do with this over here. Part of me wants to put it on that shelf there, but I'm not sure that's exactly where I'm going to put it. If you'd like to follow the full journey, check out my online studio journal linked in the description. Until next time, I'm just a music teacher having fun. Catch you on the next one.